Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ariel, and I just wanted to let everyone know that this is a part 2 of my first day back to Disneyland since the 2020 restrictions. My first day was so eventful that I didn't know that I would be able to do so much on my very first day. So when I went back to edit all my footage, I realized that there's way too much here to put into one video. So that's why I broke it up into 2 parts. I will link part 1 down below. But before I get started, I wanted to let everybody know that when I went to Disneyland, I had to do the mask mandate and the social distancing guidelines. But as of today, June 15th, 2021, Disneyland has removed all restrictions for vaccinated guests. So if you are fully vaccinated, you do not have to wear a mask outside or inside, and they've taken away all physical distancing in all of their lines. So their queues are all back to normal, and also they've taken away the physical distancing inside the ride vehicles from what I've heard from various Disney Facebook groups that I follow. I got curious about how they knew if people were vaccinated, and I went onto the website to check, and they did say that they are not checking the vaccination cards. It's an honor system. If you are not fully vaccinated, they only recommend that you wear masks when you are inside. So you can even not have a mask on if you are not vaccinated, as long as you are outside. Disney has also announced that they will be reopening their Toy Story parking lot on June 18th, 2021. But here is the caveat. They want you to wear a mask while you are on the bus, whether you are vaccinated or not. So I think it's a good idea to just have one mask on you in your purse or in your pocket just in case, because you never know when you might need it, even if you are vaccinated. They have also announced that they are still going to require you to have a reservation along with your ticket, so that has not changed. The one thing that has changed since I've even was there is back when they first started this ticket process, you used to have your digital ticket and your reservation QR code that they would send to your email. Now they have simplified their ticket. So now when you buy a ticket and you have a reservation, that reservation will be linked to your ticket. So you just have to scan your ticket in and your reservation will show up on the computer, proving that you have a reservation. But I still think it'd be a good idea to make sure that you keep all of your confirmation numbers from Disney for your reservations and your ticket on you, whether just take a screenshot in case you're worried about funky internet while you're standing there in front of the ticket booth, or you can just have like what I did on my gmail.com. I have a Gmail account and I made a folder for the Disneyland trip. And then I just made sure to put all that confirmation stuff in that folder, so that way I had it on me just in case something funny happened with the system. And the last update I have is about their hotels. Paradise Pier has just opened today as of June 15th. So it is reopened, and the Disneyland Hotel is planning its reopening on July 2nd, 2021. And as of right now, everything is still at limited capacity, because they are still have to rehire and retrain their workers, and that takes time. So that's it for the updates. It happened very quickly. We knew that the governor was going to lift the mask mandate on the 15th, but then there were some rumors that maybe that wasn't the case. And then there were also rumors that Disney wasn't going to drop the mask mandate just because the governor said so. But it looks like everything is going according to plan. Disney ended up dropping the mask mandate for vaccinated people just on time, just like we thought, June 15th. So that's it for the updates, and I hope that you guys enjoy my part 2 of my first day back in Disneyland. I had so much fun making this video. It was also my first time vlogging ever in my life, so I hope that you guys enjoy. But before we begin, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the like and notification bell, because I am going to be doing a lot more of these travel videos and vlogs, and I'm doing so much more than just Disneyland. I have a trip coming up, hopefully, as long as everything goes according to plan. I will be going to North Carolina for my first time in July to just check out some really fun mountain region areas and little small towns around that area. So thank you guys again, and let's get part 2 of my first time back to Disneyland since the 2020 restrictions started. Alright, this is my first view of Millennium Falcon, and it is amazing. Wow. Here it is, the Millennium Falcon, the best looking hunk of junk in all the galaxies. Amazing. I'm blown away by the size and scale of this thing. It looks real. Down to every detail, down to the cockpit. This thing is incredible. And the black spires behind it just add so much to this section. Look at this. They have all the equipment. It's kind of hard to see, but they even have the ramp that goes up to the ship. This is insane. I cannot believe how real this feels. So I'm a huge Marvel nerd, but I'm also a huge Star Wars fan. So this is so cool. I'm not as up to date on some of the newer things. I will be. I'm in the process of watching the Clone Wars right now TV show, so I can catch up to see what's going on with Star Wars, and I'm going to be doing The Mandalorian later after I get home. But this makes me want to like know everything there is to know about Star Wars, even more than I already do, because I do know a lot, but I don't know everything. So after Rise of the Resistance, the next ride we're going on is Smuggler's Run, and I'm so excited to go on this ride. So the line is posted at only 40 minutes for Smuggler's Run, but they have extended the queue for obvious reasons during the pandemic, but they did a great job of theming the backstage area that this used to be only for cast members. This so well with these cargo cases. And they also added some nice shade back here, which is really, really nice. This is so well done considering that this is backstage. Disney did a great job of making sure that even in areas that you're waiting, that you're still themed. Right now we are underneath the Millennium Falcon, and I can hear it doing some systems tests right now, and it's pretty cool. Oh, there's another ship here.
The fastest ships in okay, the ships that I get. I the one you saw from the Millennium Falcon. They guessed around in less than some number of parsecs. I don't really remember, but it's fascinating. Chewbacca! We were just talking about you, my fine furry friend.
Yeah, this would usually be a pre-show too, but we're not doing that. Oh my gosh. Oh no, you're good. I'm just like blown away. This is amazing. Finally our first time. We were gonna come last summer and then, you know, and then so now it's like we finally get to see this. This is amazing. Oh my gosh, so that was so much fun. I hope you guys, we were yelling at each other. My family is very competitive, so we make jokes to each other a lot. So if it sounded harsh, we're totally kidding. It's all in good spirits. My mom, dad, and I were all in sports together, so everything was just a big joke. And it was so much fun though. That was super competitive. We were yelling at each other to make sure we were flying right, hitting the guns right. That was amazing. So now that we're done with Batu, I decided, since I'm wearing a Haunted Mansion dress, I'm gonna go on the Haunted Mansion next. It is a 55-minute wait, and I have, obviously with social distancing, we're pushed further out than we would be usually. So this is my first time seeing the line stretch all the way back here. When we started, we were closer to the entrance of Splash Mountain, but now we are right here next to the Waters of America. And if you turn this direction, you can see the Haunted Mansion is all the way over there. So I'm gonna time this on my watch and we're gonna see how long it actually takes us, and I'll judge the posted wait time from there. So we just made a huge movement. We were all the way down by the Rivers of America and they just had us cross in here, and now we are in front of the Haunted Mansion. The Haunted Mansion is right there to my right, and then over here to my left is the fountain. I always love this fountain because it's not working properly. I feel like that adds to the creepy theming, like something is just not right in this area. I love that they left the fountain to decay. I just love Disney for the detail they make. This is so cool. Yeah. So we have only been in line for about 11 minutes and I am right in front of the Haunted Mansion already. That line went really fast. In there, I don't know if you can see it, but it says reservations accepted, Ghost Relations Department. So if you want to join the dead in this mansion, you can call ahead. This is some of the new theming that Disney has done. They updated their pet cemetery. So over here you can see that there is a cat who has all of her victims underneath. They're obviously victims of the cat, and they arrange them so that they're adorningly looking up at her, which is super creepy and morbid. We've got Rosie. She was a poor little pig, but she bought the farm. And then we also have Buddy, which is over here. It says, our friend until the end, which is very poignant for a dog. That sounds right. Fifi is right here, which looks like she was a poodle, but Fifi has X's on her eyes, which is very creepy. Then in the back there is a bat that says Freddy the Bat. Is the snake. It said, here lies my snake, whose fatal mistake was frightening the gardener who carried a rake. Oh my gosh, that's great. Then there's a fish up there who passed away October 10th, 1876. Then on July 11th, 1864, this beautiful raven or eagle died. In memory of my rat whom I love, now he resides in the realms up above. And this one's a spider, and it says, here lies long-legged Jeb, got tangled in his very own web. There's also a squirrel, and this is a frog. His name was Old Flybait, and it says he croaked August 9th, 1869. And then on the end, there's also a skunk. This one says, in loving memory of our pet Stripey, you may be departed, but your essence will always linger on. Which is perfect for a skunk, because their smell usually lingers on way after they leave.
Your cadaverous pallor betrays an aura of foreboding, almost as though you sense a disquieting metamorphosis.
Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination? And consider this dismaying observation. This chamber has no windows and no doors.
Which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Of course, there's always my way.
There are several prominent ghosts who have retired here from creepy old crypts all over the world.
Actually, we have 999 happy haunts here. But there's room for 1,000. Any volunteers?
Carry you into the moldering sanctum of the spirit world. Will accommodate you.
Oh, wow. Yeah, there's been a lot of updates to this ride, so wow, that's amazing.
No flash pictures. delightfully unlivable here in this ghostly retreat. Every room has wall-to-wall creeps, and hot and cold running chills. Shh. Listen.
Give us a hint by ringing the bells. Serpents and spiders, tail of a rat, call in the spirits wherever they're at.
They'll be expecting me. I'll see you all a little later. Expecting me. I'll see you all a little later. Hitchhiking ghosts. They have selected you to fill our quota, and they'll haunt you until you return. Now I will raise the safety bar, and the ghosts will follow you home.
We've been dying to have you. Hurry back, hurry back. Be sure to bring your death certificate.
I had so much fun on the Haunted Mansion. There was a lot of new elements and a lot of better lighting. I don't know how it came out on camera. I hope it came out okay. I don't have a low level light setting on my camera as far as I know of. I haven't played with that yet, but I think it came out okay. As far as waiting in line, the time was posted at 55 minutes, but we only waited 40. So that keeps happening everywhere we go. It's about 10 minutes less than what the wait time is posted says. So that's not bad at all, considering especially how spread out we were with physical distancing. That was actually really nice. Up on the top of the Golden Horseshoe, they have Miguel. Hi, Miguel! Alright, so now that we picked up some hitchhiking ghosts, I think it's time that we go on the wildest ride in the wilderness, which is Big Thunder Mountain Railroad here in Disneyland, and I'm so excited. This is flat out my favorite ride in Disneyland, and I'm so excited to be riding it finally after 2 years of not riding it.
Howdy, partners! For your safety, remain seated with your hands hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And be sure to watch your kids. If any of you folks are wearing hats or glasses, remove them, because this here's the wildest ride in the wilderness.
To go on it today. So we found our table here, and right above us is Tiana. Hi, Tiana. She's one of my favorite Disney princesses, in case you didn't know. I love her. So yeah, so now we get to sit underneath Tiana, and usually they serve gumbo right here and also bread bowls, but it's not in operation at the moment because of the pandemic. But we get Tiana above, and I think that is 10 times better. My favorite ride might be Big Thunder, but my favorite land is New Orleans, where I just love this. I love jazz music, I love the food, everything about New Orleans is my favorite. So I got dinner at the French Market, and I got clam chowder, comes with a potato roll. I'm splitting a chicken Caesar salad with my mom. And then for dessert, I got the Haunted Mansion bride's wedding cake, and this is splattered with blood. It is buttercream frosting with strawberry inside. I'm very excited to eat this evening. And to drink, I got a lemonade. All right, it's time to try the Haunted Mansion bride's cake. It's already missing a chunk because somebody at the table ate some. We're good. So you can see the blood splatter, or well, I think it's strawberry, but it looks really good. Wow, that's really good. Okay, I don't like a lot of frosting. I'm not really a snack person, first of all, so I'm not really going to be vlogging snacks while I'm here, just my main food. But I don't like sweets. I know that sounds weird, a lot of people like sweets, but I don't. So anything that's super sweet or chocolatey, I'm not really a fan of. So this cake is so light that it doesn't taste like overly buttercream or anything like that. I love it. It tastes so light, so fluffy, and that strawberry in there tastes just perfect with the vanilla. My favorite. This is so good. I would get this again. So after we ate dinner, we decided to go across the park because we've completely neglected Tomorrowland. Now it is finally time to ride Space Mountain, one of the most like roller coaster type rides here. I'm very excited to ride it. I love Space Mountain as much as I love Big Thunder. I also love this ride.
SF-77, this is Mission Control. We are initiating power transfer in 3, 2, 1.
Power levels at maximum. Locking launch coordinates.
Now I know you couldn't see anything, but that was so much fun and awesome. That ride is so much fun. I've been on the one in Disney World, and I have to admit that the one in Disneyland is better. It is better, it has better lighting, even though you couldn't see anything, but to the naked eye, it's got better lighting, a better soundtrack. I think it's amazing. So after all that fun at Space Mountain, I have come back to Fantasyland to finally ride the Snow White Enchanted Wish ride. I hope it's been off and on all day. I really, really hope we're in luck for today to be able to ride this ride. Right now it is 7:20, so that means we still have about an hour and a half-ish left in the parks today. But I gotta tell you, it's beautiful back here. Fantasyland looks stunning. Look at all of the beautiful, intricate rock work on the castle, and over here we also have the gorgeous, gorgeous German-looking, fairy tale-looking like houses. I just absolutely love Fantasyland. And then of course, the Matterhorn peeking over as if you're in the Swiss Alps at the same time. This is so cool. The one thing I love about Fantasyland, right underneath the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique sign, there is this square looking like hedge. And these are reminiscent to the square looking trees that were in the Sleeping Beauty movie out in front of her castle. I just love this. Looking at how gorgeous the new Snow White ride is right now. I love everything they've done to it. The brickwork looks so beautiful, including the beautiful paint job up on the top of the building. Oh. Look at how beautiful the new King Arthur's Carousel looks. Well, it's not new, but it's been completely refurbished. It's got a shiny crown on top of it. New canopy that makes it look like it did back when the parks first opened. I think it is just gorgeous. There she is. The evil queen is looking down upon us. They still have this. This was part of Snow White's Scary Adventures. So this ride has been redone a couple of times since its original opening when it opened with the parks. They redid this, I believe it was in the 80s, I'll put it down below if I'm wrong, but in the 80s I think they redid this ride into Snow White's Scary Adventures, and it was dark and really scary, and it scared a lot of little kids. It wasn't really a finished ride in a way because no one really understood what happened to Snow White. I hope you guys can hear me, it's really loud, but nobody understood what happened to Snow White after the end. It didn't show a happy ending, you just heard the evil queen laugh and it was kind of over. So they completely changed this ride into a much more tamer and beautiful ride. Back in the day, this used to be the evil queen's dungeon. And now it has books explaining what's going on, and inside this looks like, now instead of a dungeon, it looks like it is Snow White's tower where she was kept, or at least her cell where she was kept. So they have everything in here, as if Snow White is still staying in this poor dungeon of a room. You can see her maid costume hung up. so detailed. I love everything about this. And you can see people are throwing coins again, even though that's not the point of this. Please don't do this. It ruins the Imagineers' good work. But I really do like this table. And if you look carefully inside this adorable window, you can see Snow White dancing with the dwarves.
Permanezcan sentados con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro.
Now to take care of Snow White.
I'm home, it's all to let me go.
Wow! Oh my gosh, wow, this is so cool! Uh-oh! Oh wow, look at the bolt! Ah!
This disguise, I'll fool them all.
Wow! Oh no, don't eat it! Oh, darn it. Oh, wow! Oh my gosh, wow, I love that ride. So I really I liked the Scary Adventures one because I really like kind of scary things, but I felt like it was really like what happened after the end. Like it didn't end with a ending. It didn't have any ending at all, really. It just showed like Snow White. I don't know, it was the first one was really, really weird, but I love this one. It actually finishes up the story nicely, and there's been a lot of controversy about the, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but the unwanted or like not okayed kiss, because Snow White was asleep, I guess, and then the prince kissed her to woke her up. Non-consensual kiss, that's what they're calling it. But anyway, I think it was really, really great. What I would say to anyone who thinks that that was a non-consensual kiss, watch the first and second season of Once Upon a Time. It'll make you fall in love with Snow White. Pretend like that's her Snow White, because Snow White in Once Upon a Time is amazing. She is super cool. She fights for what she wants, and when she first meets Prince Charming, she knocks him out with a rock. So go watch that Snow White version, then come back and watch this Snow White, go on this ride, and then it'll be just fine. It's a great ride. I love it. All right, let's go to Neverland.
Come on, everybody. Here we go. Off to Neverland.
film so much for my first day, but I am having so much fun. I hope that you guys are too. We are gonna go on one more ride, and if we go on, we are gonna go on Pirates of the Caribbean, and if we get on this ride today, we've done all of the major attractions in my very first day here, and I still have 3 days left. I am having an awesome time, except for Splash Mountain. We did not do Splash Mountain because it's freezing today. We came here, and when we came here in the morning, it was actually drizzling a little bit, so it was actually very cold. And I'm kind of cold now, but earlier in this week, it's gonna get warmer, so I am definitely going on Splash Mountain, whether it warms up or not, because I have to go on that because they are changing it. So the wait time said it was going to be 45 and it turned out to just be 10 minutes. So that would be my biggest advice I've learned from this trip is be patient. And sometimes just because the wait time's posted really high, especially from today anyway in the evening, it's not that long. Snow White was posted at 45, it was only 15, and Peter Pan opened right as we went up and it was only a 10-minute wait.
Avast there. It be too late to alter course, sweetie. And there be plundering knives.
Strike your feathers, dear. Show them your flock.
Lost at sea. Salute. Where's the me? I think I'll be on the show.
Okay, my friends, thank you all so much for coming with me on this great first day back in Disneyland since everything happened in 2020. I'm blown away by how much I got done today. When I came in here, I expected it to be very crowded, very minimal, very not able to do any rides you want, but this today ended up blowing me away. I am so happy with how today went. Thank you all so much for coming with me today. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel because this is day one of my vlog series that I'm doing in Disneyland. I have California Adventure tomorrow where I'm checking out Avengers Campus for the first time, so I'm going to show you guys everything cool there is over there. Thank you guys again so much for coming with me. Please, again, subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you don't miss another video. And I can't wait to see you guys back here again real soon. I am very tired, but I had a blast. Thanks again, everybody. Bye.